Mortifying. Fucking ridiculous.
So new legislation that is on its way to New Hampshire Governor Sununu's desk is set to radically change the way Granite Staters register to vote by requiring them to provide proof of citizenship, including a passport, a birth certificate, or other similar document proving they are a United States citizen. This after new reports show as many as 1 in 10 adults in the United States could have problems providing that kind of documentation. So we caught up with Lucas Meyer, founder of 603 Forward. It's an organization centered on youth participation in politics and policy here in New Hampshire. After a recent meeting by the Secretary of State with the New Hampshire Commission on Voter Confidence to get his reactions on what the state's top election official has to say on this legislation and what it could mean for the Granite State. Take a listen.
Mortifying. I mean, when the chief election officer of our state who refuses to take a position on a bill like this late in the session that impacts this many voters, to openly admit that it will create long lines, confusion, turn voters away. Yeah, of course I'm concerned about that. This is the live free or die state. This is the first of the nation state. We pound our chest about how we do elections in New Hampshire. And we have our Secretary of State saying this bill will impact voters. And his response is, let's find out what happens. I think every Granite State voter, no matter what party you're from, should be outraged by this. HB 1569 and 1370 are overhauls of traditional New Hampshire elections. I propose something this massive. What's the real agenda here? I don't think it's anything that's about supporting our democracy, making sure everyone's voice is heard. I think it's something a little more insidious. I think between this and a lot of other issues, we've seen a really, really, really concerted effort to roll back the rights for certain Granite Staters, and I think that's wrong. Someone should be able to wake up the morning of the election and decide, I want to take part in it. I think that's the country we fought for. I think that's the country we aspire to be.